It's time for Kutztown University Golden Bear football, only on the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR. Today's presentation is brought to you by KUR and the corporate partners of Kutztown University Athletics. Now let's head to the booth for all of the live football action, only on the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR.
And welcome to Kutztown Golden Bears football, as we are now joining them on a second down as they make a run, and he's going toward the end zone, but he will be dragged out at the 2-yard line, but it'll be first and goal for the Golden Bears.
Everyone, I'd just like to say a foremost apology from us for technical difficulties. It is your season opener against Assumption. I am Jacob Leibowitz here with my co-host, Noah Pegler. Noah, how you doing?
No, I'm having a good day, and I'm enjoying a nice day to call some Kutztown football here on the radio, and as we join them in progress.
Anyways, so the Golden Bears are deep in the red zone at the 2-yard line. The last play was a handoff to running back number 1, Abdul Hassan Nablet, a Newark, New Jersey native majoring in business administration and a redshirt senior. Today's quarterback is number 17, Colin Diaglo, as Colin looks to lead the offense to another Golden Bears score. Scoring-wise, what we've missed is a touchdown by number 87, Jack Pilkerton, the tight end.
And that's another touchdown of the day
for Mr. Jack Pilkerton, a redshirt senior from Maryland, majoring in sports management. You know, he's just matched his entire touchdown record from last season in one game.
Well, he's getting a lot of playing time now, and early Kutztown up 13-0 pending an extra point, but very good by the Golden Bears to not miss a beat right now.
You know, usually we've met Assumption 5 times in the last 5 years on our home opener. By the way, the kick is good. Anyway, they've beat us 4 out of those 5 times, but last year we took the bait. As you said earlier, I believe 5 is our good luck charm. Let's make it 6 as well.
Yeah, I believe we beat them 32-28. The games have all been close, within like 2 scores, but last year was a close one, but we finally pulled it out in the season opener.
Well, as the Golden Bears just scored there, they look to kick it off. Now, do you think we're going to be able to maintain our 9-2 record or go above or below that in the following season?
Well, I mean, the 9-2 record is definitely hard to top, especially since they only had 1 loss in the regular season. I believe their second loss came in a playoff game.
Yes.
So now, I think, there's a chance that we could at least keep that winning record, but to at least pull something similar is going to be very tough. But so far, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
already
absolutely.
Leading 14-0 against Assumption.
Last year, that loss came to my hometown Westchester Golden Rams, and I was not happy about that. The Golden Bears look to kick it off. And the ball is out, and it's fielded by Assumption's number 21, who keeps running past the 50 and is tackled at the 55.
Number 21, JoJo Kellum on the return, tackled by number 99.
That would be number 21, JoJo Kellum.
48-yard return, first and 10 for Assumption at the Kutztown.
That's not looking good for us, Noah.
Well, I mean, a good kickoff is always good to start off, but now it's a good starting position for Assumption, but they have to get through this tough defense of the Golden Bears.
Quarterback Easton Turner looks to lead the offense.
Number 32, Doug Santos on the carry.
Assumption's quarterback Easton Turner, who looks to lead the offense. His dream job is to be a judge on The Voice. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, it's an option now because it's with Adam Levine gone. And,
yes, of course.
It could be a dream one day as long as he continues his singing career.
Yeah. Well, it seems now he's running the quarterback. And he hands it off
Number 32, Doug Santos.
to running back at number 32, Doug Santos.
Gain of a yard. 3rd and 6 at the Kutztown 42.
Now, you said that they were Assumption. What was their conference again?
They're part of the New England 10
The
conference.
New England 10 Conference. Interesting. Santos running, picking up a couple yards.
On the carry. Number 94, Eric Miller with the tackle.
It'll be 4th down
Gain of a
for
yard.
the
4th and 5 at the Kutztown 41.
Assumption. Assumption looks to punt it away on 4th and 1.
Kutztown, number 21, Mason McElroy.
With Mason McElroy of Kutztown's Golden Bears looking to field the punt. And the ball is kicked. And Assumption gets it at the 3-yard line. A devastating punt for the Golden Bears.
Well, no, the Assumption punted it, and then they placed it right at the 3-yard line, so it'll be deep in their own territory for the Golden Bears. But they've proven well so far. They've been showing that they've played well on the first down, and then haven't really faced much of a third down opportunity yet. So it's very good what they're implementing right now. But the big question is, if they have to face that third down opportunity, what's going to happen? Because, I mean, then it's like what plays you call and what the chances you have.
Yeah, absolutely. However, we've been playing very efficient football thus far, so I feel as though the Golden Bears can pull themselves out of here. Once again, you're listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR's presentation of Golden Bears football. Quarterback Colin Diaglo likes to take it out. Hands it off to running back number 1, Abdul Hassan Neblet, who had 248 yards with a 58-yard run for a score in 2018. Second down for the Golden Bears. Screen pass. And that looks to be another first down for your Kutztown Golden Bears.
Good screen pass. They called the blocks right. He found the pocket, and then now they got out of the back of the deep zone, and now they're at the 20-yard line.
Absolutely. First and 10 at the 20. Short pass to the tight end, Jack Pilkerton, the 2-touchdown man today.
Number 2, Carlos Patel on the tackle, along with number 29, Matt Magonchu. Gain of 5.
Second and 5 for the Golden Bears on the 24-yard line.
They'll do it an option play here.
And Diaglo will take it, and Diaglo is running. 50, 40, 30. Can he go all the way? Touchdown, Golden Bears! A touchdown by quarterback number 17, Colin Diaglo, 3-time All-PSAC second team. He actually had the longest run by a quarterback that year when he was voted in and won PSAC Athlete of the Week 5 times.
Well, that run came very close to almost breaking that record. He's definitely showing a lot of mobility and found the pocket right away, and I thought he was going to have been tackled right at the 30-yard line, but he was able to beat his man down, and now Kutztown leading 20-0. Here's the extra point.
And the extra kick is good. With 5 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter, your Kutztown Golden Bears are up 21-0 over the Assumption Blue Raiders.
Get involved and take action to stop sexual assault on our campus. For more information about how to join, stop by the It's On Us table today. Follow at It's On Us Kutztown on Instagram or stop by...
What a run by quarterback Colin Diaglo. Much like his other touchdown-scoring teammate Jack Pilkerton, he also has a hidden talent as a good Fortnite player. Very interesting stuff there, Noah.
Yeah.
Or a clutch no larger than 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches. For more information, please visit...
The Golden Bears...
We only have 5 minutes left in the first quarter, but already Kutztown is up 21-0, and the offense looks phenomenal.
Absolutely, yes.
The Galbo running strong and making the right passes, the tight end making the catches, and Jack Pilkerton just amazing. But Assumption, they've had 2 drives now. They've had the punt on every single one. But now they had a good kickoff to get good field position, but now how can they replicate that, and can they get their offense going?
Number 99, Dean Critchich, looks to kick it away. Low punt, fielded by Assumption number 11, who brings them just past the 30-yard line.
Number 21, Joseph Kellum on the return.
Jason Kellum on the return.
Number 14, Naeem Navarez on the tackle for Kutztown.
Now, what do you think about our new young core of football players that we've brought in this season?
Well, I mean, a lot of the young core is on the defense, and a lot of them coming at the safety position. Like got safety Cam Wolf and Elijah Paso, who are freshmen, along with Alex McKenzie. Those are mainly at the safety positions, so right now that just to see how they play at their position. But the defense, the defensive linemen, have been able to stop the run game of Assumption, only giving up about maybe 2 yards per run. I haven't seen much of the passing game for Assumption yet, but...
No, not at all. They've been running it mostly via running back Doug Santos. However, they are going to pass on this play, and it's completed pass to Assumption number 11. Kyle Sunny out of West Roxbury, Massachusetts. There is a penalty on the play.
It'll be called back against Assumption, so by the looks of it, might have been a holding. Oh, no, so an eligible receiver, so it probably was one of the linemen.
Yeah, 5-yard penalty anyways, so Assumption now back right where they started at 31.
As it'll be a run play, and he will be tackled down at the 39-yard line, so back to the original line of scrimmage. But it's third down. Actually, now second down, so the line judge forgot to change the marker there. So it's now second down and 9.
They look to have switched up running backs to number 4, Khalid Exum Strong out of Norwichton, Connecticut. Another passing play to wide receiver Kyle Sunny, this one not penalized, and Assumption will take up third and 5.
5 yards on the play, third down and 4 for Assumption at its own 42.
Assumption looking to cross there into their own Golden Bears territory.
pretty good sellout crowd today. A lot of people here for the home opener for Kutztown football. Practically a sellout on this side. And then we got a lot of good fans on the Assumption side. And it'll be a timeout. And Assumption feeling the pressure as a third down, very crucial as we near the end of the quarter. Got 3 minutes.
And, you know, I couldn't be happier that your Golden Bears are up 21-0 against a bitter rival like Assumption. Even though we don't play them in the same conference, we've been playing them very, very hard on our home openers for the past 5 years. So, no, do you have any thoughts going into the season? Any hopes? Any dreams?
Well, I mean, last year I was looking at the record. We actually were undefeated on the road.
That's something, yeah.
Usually, I mean, that doesn't happen too much, but clearly Kutztown's Golden Bears have been very good on the road last season. That one loss, as you mentioned earlier, to Westchester came here at Kutztown.
Yeah.
So if we can travel well again, I think that this could be a good year for Kutztown University.
Absolutely. And luckily we've kept a lot of the offensive weapons from last year's 9-2 season. Assumption looked to move into Golden Bear territory. They pass it off to wide receiver Teague Beck, who passes it over into Kutztown territory and gets Assumption their first down of the game.
Gain of 23 yards on the play. First and 10 for Assumption at the KU 35.
First and 10 on the KU 35 for Assumption. And it's a handoff to Exum Strong, who gets nowhere, wrapped up by Golden Bear defense.
On the carry, Chisholm Wilkerson, number 23 on the tackle for Kutztown, no gain.
Number 23 for Kutztown on the tackle.
Yeah, as it'll be Ty Wilkerson, the linebacker, redshirt senior out of Harrisburg.
And they just did an option play.
Number 7, Easton Turner on the carry.
And he'll be called for the late hit on that one.
Turner sliding down at the 32.
Made helmet-to-helmet contact as Chris Thomas, the linebacker, not happy with the call.
Quarterback Easton Turner was hit pretty hard on that play as well. And the penalty, as Noah predicted, is on Kutztown. We'll get a word of what it is in a second.
Gain of 3 yards on the play. Personal foul penalty against Kutztown.
But now that will put Assumption in the red zone now. So right now, finally finding something on this drive is the Greyhounds.
Man in motion, number 81.
Turner will throw it.
And
finds his man, and it will be second down now.
That was number 15, Justin Assad, on the catch. A senior out of Massachusetts.
7-yard gain, second down.
His favorite memory is sharing laughs at breakfast with the world's best teammates. I don't know if they're the world's best, but they certainly are teammates.
All right, so now it is second down and 3. Turner will hand it off to his running back, and he'll find the first down, but is still short of the goal line.
Exum Strong taking it over. Very close to the very close to the end zone for Assumption. First and goal for the Raiders.
And it looks like another timeout by Assumption.
That is their second timeout of the first quarter. An interesting call by Assumption.
Excuse me, I called it. My bad. It was a timeout by Golden Bears.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so far the defense,
you're correct,
the defense could take a break now as after the penalty, it's given Assumption a first and goal opportunity.
I'd just like to say what a beautiful day it is in the most agreeable town of Kutztown, Pennsylvania at Andre Reed Stadium. It's a beautiful 71 with partly cloudy skies and a lot of sun.
Yeah, and certainly, it's still warm out on the field at the hot temperatures. You got to make sure these players stay hydrated, as it's still considered summer. Even
absolutely, yeah.
Fall won't be here for another few weeks, but
I'm sure most of the players can't wait for that.
Yeah, but they're just glad to be playing back on this field, but Kutztown, leading 21-0. They won't turn that down. But now we get back to action. Assumption trying to find the end zone on a 1st and goal now.
Fans cheering, "Stop that ball." I can't agree with them more.
On the snap, Turner will hand it off
to Exum Strong, who bullies his way into the end zone. A touchdown for Assumption by number 4, Khalid Exum Strong, who averaged 6.6 yards per carry last season with 11 touchdowns.
Number 37, Jacob Condol into a center point after.
So now the extra point try by Assumption will go up, and it is good.
The kick is good with 1:44 to play in the first quarter. It is Kutztown 21, Assumption 7.
So Jacob Tondel with the extra point. So already we're still in the first quarter, but yet we've had 4 different scoring opportunities by both sides. Now Kutztown hoping to try and increase their lead and not give up anything else to Assumption, who have seemed to have found the scoreboard.
Number 37, Jacob Condol will kick off for Assumption. Back to receive for Kutztown, number 1, Abdul Hassan Nebwit, and number 14, Naeem Navarez.
So now it'll be another kickoff by Tundle. They do another fake play. They run up to the ball and then just pull away. Then they just don't kick it yet. But now they'll kick it off downfield. We'll field it back in the end zone, and they'll run it out here. And not a good play by Kutztown, and then they'll end up on their 6-yard line. So not a good start to this drive for the Golden Bears.
Absolutely, but we didn't start strong last drive, so we'll see where we can go from here. And the Golden Bears offense takes the field, looking to score again for the 4th time this quarter. Sorry, 3rd time this quarter. No, 4th.
No, so DeGalbo is right now done well, both on running and on the passing game. And then he does another option play here. He'll get brought down this time, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's looking very explosive today.
But also, even though we give a lot of credit to the quarterback here, you got to give credit to this offensive line of Kutztown University.
Absolutely. They're doing a fantastic job. Especially, we have a redshirt freshman on the offensive line in Albert Glasgow, number 56. He chose Kutztown because he said it feels like home. Couldn't agree with you more, Albert. And a handoff to running back number 1, Abdul Hassan Niblet.
Now it's third down, both run plays being stopped. So now the run game of Assumption picking up. So now we're going to have to see if they call a pass play here.
This is not a good look for the Golden Bears, but like you said earlier, they haven't faced a third down yet, so let's see how they'll do.
Got one man in the backfield for Kutztown.
One man in the backfield, Daryl Davis McNeil.
DeGalbo.
DeGalbo throws, and DeGalbo finds a man.
And you'll get the first down for Kutztown Golden Bears.
What a throw by DeGalbo. What a bullet.
Yeah, tight coverage, too, as he had a man right on him on the receiving end for Kutztown.
That is the end of the first quarter.
And that'll do it for the first quarter. Your Golden Bears up 21-7 over the Assumption Blue Raiders.
Kutztown University is one of 250 registered campus starters in the nation. Celebrate our national chapter involvement. Got free t-shirts to toss out. And make some noise. You want a free It's On Us t-shirt to be tossed out by the KU cheerleaders. For more information on It's On Us or to take the pledge, stop by the It's On Us table located behind the home grandstand.
Now, as we switch sides here at Andre Reed Stadium, Kutztown leading 21-7 as they face a first down. Got one man in the backfield. And he'll hand it off to his running back. And it will be a second down for Kutztown Golden Bears as Keegan Harvin out of Williamstown, New Jersey with the run gives Kutztown a chance here.
Another relatively young player in our young core.
Yes, as he is a redshirt sophomore. So we got a lot of redshirt guys here, but I believe that's just part of the fact that Kutztown has at least wants to keep their players here and at least develop them here, especially if they don't get a lot of playing time during the season, because there's not too many college games. There's only about 12 games.
Yeah, only. But it's good that we can keep them here to train them up.
So as we look at the first quarter stats, Kutztown had 10 first downs in that first quarter. Assumption only had 3. Good job by Kutztown, as also 110 passing yards to Assumption's 35.
260 yards in that first quarter is fantastic.
Now, yeah, Kutztown was running up and down this field, and now they were going this way. Now they're going to try and run that way.
Yeah. Only off of 19 plays as well.
As they hand it off again as a first down play, but it would be brought down as Keegan Harvin brought down again, getting a lot more touches now. But it will be second down for the Golden Bears.
Keegan Harvin, not a lot of play time in the first half, only had 2 carries.
Second down and 6 for the Golden Bears at their own 39.
So, yeah, but as we see throughout this game, depending on where it goes, we might see a lot of that young core of Kutztown getting more playing time because, I mean, that way if the game is practically over at that point, then at least they can get some playing experience for those bigger games against teams like Shippensburg, Kayuu, and our rivals here in the PSAC.
Yeah, absolutely.
So an incomplete pass there by DeGalbo. It will bring up a third down now for Kutztown.
Also, just to throw it out there, Colin Diaglo's run from the first half was 80 yards, one shy of his PSAC record.
Man, that was so close right there. An amazing run. Certainly I hope he can keep his career going for football.
Absolutely.
They're trying to figure out a play here as Assumption catching its attention as DeGalbo overthrows his man. It will be incomplete, so it's fourth down now for the Kutztown Golden Bears.
Almost picked off there, Noah.
Well, I mean, on that one, you had the tight end there, and the wide receiver, and Derek Anderson got a hand on it, but thankfully it was not an interception.
Number 21, Joseph Kellum.
And that brings up a fourth down and long for your Golden Bears.
So it's a punt now, and quite shocking considering it's the first punt of the game after 3 good drives that all ended in touchdowns.
Absolutely. And the ball is away. And
he'll let it go, and it will be going into the back of the end zone. Kutztown trying to keep it out, but it will be a touchback.
Assumption will start at the 20-yard line.
61-yard punt, first and 10 for Assumption at its 20.
Now, who are you looking for in this second quarter to step up for your Golden Bears?
Well, to step up for the Golden Bears, I would have to say that, right now, since the offense is starting to sort of slow down for Kutztown, I would have to say that the defense will have to pick up, whether it's guys like C.J. Brown on the defense or Justin Harris. But they have to stop Turner, who's still back out there for Assumption.
Absolutely.
As he'll go for a pass here, he throws it up, and you'll find his man downfield as he stays in bounds and will go all the way, but actually they'll call it back as he stepped out at the 31-yard line. So
that's a lot of
So Assumption getting going right away as Brevin Easton, freshman, making a long run, just couldn't keep his foot in bounds, but a first down now for the Greyhounds.
A lightning-fast gain for Assumption. They're now in Golden Bear territory looking to even up the score a little bit.
Now he'll hand it off and actually keep it. Turner gets brought down.
Number 7, Easton Turner on the carry, brought down by number 34.
By Sean Ortiz will make the tackle.
No gain on the play.
Major in biochemistry. Was all PSAC East first team last year. Had 63 tackles and 1 sack, so definitely a crucial defensive playmaker for Kutztown.
Absolutely.
Now Turner will hand it off. And they'll find a pocket. Gets tackled down finally at the 16-yard line.
And what a game by Assumption running back Khalid Exum-Strong. He already scored in the first quarter, but he's doing bits.
So right now that he's done well. He's utilized, the Assumption has utilized his talents, but now, as a lot of people are probably thinking, it's starting to turn into a runaway game for Kutztown with 21-0. But now Assumption can tie this game up and could possibly go into halftime as, we still have 11 minutes in this quarter, but we could be a tie at halftime.
Well, let's hope that we aren't. They still have 2 more touchdowns to get.
Pass it again to the end zone, a little too far and out of the back. It will be incomplete. Second down now.
Center for number 16, Samuel Walensky. Number 4, Kickoff Cowan on the coverage for Kutztown. Second down and 10 for the Greyhounds at the KU 16.
As we go again, Turner will hand it off. as they find a pocket, but it will be short of the first down and the end zone. So it's third down for Assumption.
7-yard pickup, 3rd and 3 at the Kutztown 9.
The ball will be placed at the 3rd and 3. It'll be 3rd and 3 for Assumption at the Kutztown 9.
As Assumption expecting a penalty there, as Kutztown trying to time the snap. Turner will hand it off again, and will be stuffed and stopped right there as it's 4th down now. So you're only 1 yard away from the first down, but it looks like they'll send out the special teams unit and go for the field goal.
Run by number 32, Doug Santos, by the way.
Well, now they're hoping Tundle can get the field goal to make this into an 11-point game.
Jacob Tundle into attempt a 24-yard field goal. The holder is number 89, Seamus Wallace.
And the kick is good. Or actually no good. So a missed field goal, not good for Assumption.
Especially from 24 yards out.
Yeah, not a very deep try, but I mean after a long drive and that started off with a good pass. Not good for the Assumption Greyhounds, but Kutztown will get the ball back.
Let's just hope that they can do what we've done from deep positions earlier in this game and lead a charge. We still have 10 minutes in this quarter. I think that we can put more points on the game before halftime. What do you think?
I mean, there's plenty of opportunity for Kutztown. Jim Clements has done well as a head coach, and his offense and a lot of working plays right now for Kutztown. Now DeGalbo will come out again. He'll hike it off and he'll give it to his running back.
Number 1, Abdul Hassan Neblet on the carry.
As Abdul Hassan Neblet.
Number 91, Jason Flanagan makes
it started out as he was getting more of the snaps, but then we ended up seeing more of Keegan Harvin.
Yeah.
But now we got an injury on the field.
It's for Assumption.
We got a man down.
Once again, you're listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR, presenting Golden Bears football against the Assumption Greyhounds. Opening day of the season. So, Noah, what do you think of our coaching changes in the offseason?
Well, I think, sometimes you got different coaches at different positions. I know the coordinators are new. I mean, they've at least expanded their role, but now that they're taking on the coordinator position. But, I mean, our offensive coordinator has done well so far. But
absolutely, yes.
Right now, they just got to keep trying to figure out how to get past this Assumption defense. But right now, they got to try and open up the running game. It's starting to slow down, even switching between running backs and Neblet and Keegan Harvin.
Currently, Neblet is in the backfield for your Golden Bears.
Now DeGalbo going for a pass here. Finds Neblet, and will get the first down, and will be knocked out at the 40-yard line. So Kutztown finding midfield now as they'll move the chains.
21 yards on the play. First and 10, Kutztown at its own 40.
Neblet did not have many carries or yards last season. He only had 248 on the season. And thus far this game alone, he's had 68 in the first quarter. We'll get back to you with our second quarter stats. However, what a catch by Neblet.
So, yeah, I mean, as a redshirt senior, certainly, some decent stats. Had a 58-yard run in 2018. But as they make a pass downfield, finds his man in Diego Torres. Brilliant passing by Collins DeGalbo.
Yeah, great vision. Fantastic passing. He put it right where he needed to. The Golden Bears will take it at their own 20.
As he'll be hiked again, DeGalbo. And they'll finds his man, and he'll try and get to the end zone, but will be brought, and they call a touchdown for Kutztown. Jake Novak, wide receiver out of Manheim, Pennsylvania, gets the touchdown and extending this Kutztown lead.
He's a big fan of wakeboarding, Jake Novak, and it looks like he rode his way into that end zone. Isn't that right?
Well, he found the pocket, and then now sending the extra point for Kutztown will be Dean Krisic, the redshirt junior, kicks it up and is good, and a 28-7 lead for Kutztown, and now that missed field goal really playing an impact as 7 points on the turnover on downs now.
Absolutely.
So right now the last drive for Assumption. Still got plenty of time in the second quarter.
Attention fans, KU Athletics will be implementing a clear back policy effective at the October 12th home game against.
But as we mentioned earlier, the running game wasn't really working for Kutztown, so they decided to open the passing game for DeGalbo, and he threw 3 great passes.
Absolutely, yeah. They seem to have caught on after DeGalbo's fantastic 80-yard run to get a Golden Bears touchdown earlier in the first quarter.
And right now, I know it's still early, but then I was looking back at some of those old scores against Assumption. I mean, some of those games were like 42-28, 48-32. Right now, it's still early, but right now Assumption is sort of stuck in the mud, if you had to say.
Yeah, absolutely. Although we were expecting a high-scoring game coming into this if past traditions are trending.
Well, yeah, at least we're seeing high scoring by Kutztown, and they've done well on all sides of the ball. But Krisic will now kick it away. He kicked downfield. And they'll field it in the end zone, and then they'll just touch it back there. A wise decision there. It'll come out to the 20-25-yard line.
Down in the end zone, number 12, Sean Springs. Touchback. First and 10 for the Greyhounds at their own 25-yard line.
Assumption looking to put points on the board before halftime.
They've got one man in the backfield as Turner will hand it off. And again, Kutztown stopping the run game. It will be second down.
Doug Santos on the carry for Assumption.
Doug Santos, the senior, had 492 yards last season. He averaged 5 yards per carry. So he's still holding that tradition as he got 4 on that play.
8 touchdowns last season for Santos with a 20-yard long touchdown.
Turner will throw it, but it'll be knocked away by Kutztown as Naeem Navarra, as redshirt senior at the corner position, majoring in sociology. A good knockdown right there to make it 3rd and 6.
I believe that we strengthened our defense very well in the offseason, and it shows here today.
Yeah, they've done really well so far, and that was the best one of the day to knock down a pass as Turner gets it away, and it's intercepted by Kutztown. Number 4, Cox Cohen.
He'll be down at the 27-yard line. Just going off of what I said, that defense is looking stellar today.
A return of
So Cox Cohen just blending right in, was able to read that pass right, finds the interception. Now Kutztown back near the red zone again at the 21-yard line. Very impressive by this defense.
What a fantastic play by the Golden Bears. This puts us right back in scoring position with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the half. Diaglo and Noblet in the backfield.
Galbo going back to the passing game. Throws it up, finds his man, and another touchdown for the Kutztown Golden Bears.
Jake Novak and Jack Pilkerton today, both with 2 touchdowns.
Just wide open, finding the man. As the corner was playing the short game in zone coverage. Now it is 34-7 Kutztown.
The Golden Bears look to be running away with this.
Kutztown, as we mentioned, they only scored 32 points last year. They scored 34 already, pending the extra point. Just keep going as Krisich makes the extra point and is now 35-7.
Justin, very, very close to being out there, but Krisich is 100% for the day. Good for him. What a first half by the Golden Bears. They look to run away with this game. The current score is 35-7 with 7 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first half.
It's good to be golden at the Allentown Park Hotel Ascend. Visit us at allentownparkhotel.com for details. And be sure to stick around during halftime for a performance by the KU dance team and the Kutztown University marching unit. That's coming up today at halftime.
So right now we saw Turner, he was getting the passing game going, but now in the last 2 ones he had a deflected pass and an interception. It's just not really going well for Assumption.
No, they may have to
use their running backs in Santos and Exum Strong.
Exum Strong he did have a very good first quarter. Let's see if they can repeat that next. Bears look to kick off.
Krisich will kick it off. We'll go deep back into the end zone, and we'll go out for another touchback. Will be not another return for Assumption.
Touchback, 1st and 10 for Assumption at its own 25.
Is this a sign of things to come for the Golden Bears this season, Noah?
Well, I think they're just really excited to be out here, and they've certainly brought the intensity into this game, and they've certainly, you can see it on the scoreboard, they've just dominated on the offensive side. The defense just took over with that last interception. But, I mean, it's a long season ahead of them. Even though it's only 12 games, it's going to be long and grueling for these Golden Bears, who travel next week to Kayuu. So they'll be on the road next week. Exum Strong will run that to get about 6 yards. Be 2nd down and 4 for the Golden Bears.
He has 6 yards on the play. 2nd down and 4 for the Greyhounds at their own 31.
They seem to be relying on Exum Strong to get yards in these closing minutes of the first half.
Well, at this point, any of the yards count for the Greyhounds, but Turner will take it and run with it. Take a hard hit, but will get the 1st down.
His 2nd hard hit of the game.
Yeah, I know. He may have to possibly go for the concussion protocol if he gets any more hits like that. I mean, on his first one, Healy slid and then took a hard hit. They called the penalty on that one on Kutztown. But then this last one, he sort of took it into his own hands. He didn't dive. He just ran like full force into the guy. So
absolutely, yeah.
That one, he was at least a reasonable hit. So it'll be 1st down. Turner will hand it off. Strong with a better run will just be a yard short of the 1st down.
Only 2 more yards until Assumption is back in their own territory.
Easton Turner, a junior out of Ashburn, Virginia. As we mentioned earlier, he wanted to be on The Voice. He was 7 for 13 with 44 yards last season. As the first down will be given to Assumption. They get the first down. Continuing with the running game to just try and open things up.
48, Corey Tomasetti. Number 57, Todd Laporte on the tackle. Gain 2, first and 10 for the Greyhounds at midfield.
So now Turner will take it. Another run, and he will be stopped halfway. It will be 2nd and 5. They cross the field into Golden Bears territory.
41, Amani Justice on the tackle. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5 at the Kutztown 45.
But this game is moving very quickly as we got 5 minutes to halftime. Both teams, they look, from what we've seen so far, they're running almost similar plays. Their quarterbacks can run, they can pass, but Turner will throw this one downfield and it will go incomplete.
Turner's pass is incomplete.
But right now, both of the running games are starting to struggle, but I think Assumption has actually done well at the run game, at least a little better than Kutztown. But DeGalbo is clearly showing he's the better quarterback, at least on the passing side of things, especially on the last drive.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 2 stellar passes for touchdowns in DeGalbo's last 2 plays have been fantastic. Not to mention his ability and mobility at that in the pocket. 3rd and 5.
So Turner throws it, and he'll find his man, and he'll bring it down as Kyle Sonny, junior out of West Roxbury, Massachusetts, will get the first down.
Clock is still running. 5 minutes to go in this half.
As Kyle Sonny had 345 yards last season with 3 touchdowns, and had a 26-yard long pass last year's his longest catch, as Turner will turn and just overthrows his man.
Turner's pass is incomplete.
So now it'll be 2nd down.
C.J. Hurston, 2nd and 10 at the 30.
So now it'll be 2nd down after the incompletion. Turner will throw it again. Finds his man. And a hard hit right there.
He'll be feeling that in the morning.
Yeah, just got right there. It's Doug Santos. Was able to make the catch and turn. I couldn't get the first down, but it was as here we go again. 3rd down on the 25-yard line.
We'll see if our 3rd down defense that has been good all day can keep up.
Now is Turner. We'll go with the pass again. Finds Santos, but he's just short of the first down. And it'll be 4th down, so we'll see what Coach McKenzie of Assumption does.
And they look to go for it.
And, I mean, after he missed the field goal attempt earlier, I mean, why not? You got 3 minutes to go. Very crucial at this point for Assumption to stay in this game. And it looks like they'll call a false start
Penalty flag before the snap.
on Assumption. Man moved way too early. You could just see that guy move right quickly. It looks like it was number 77, Quentin Hall.
5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Now, the real question is, do you think they're going to go for it now after their 5-yard penalty?
Well, as we see, they're still going for it. The Turner and the offense still out on the field.
Well, I guess they need to put points on the board and fast.
But, yeah, I mean, momentum is a big part of any sport, especially football. When you're down 4 scores, Turner will take it, gets his man in Santos.
And that was a reception.
Number 32, Doug Santos. Tackle made by number 14.
But they are short of the first down.
He has 6 yards on the play.
And there will be a turnover on downs in Kutztown's first down.
That was a close one, inches away from a first down.
Yeah, really close. I mean, he was able to find Santos, but wasn't able to find the first down.
With 3 minutes in the first half, do you think Kutztown's going to be able to do anything?
Well, seeing how they've been able to do almost everything else in
Yeah.
this first half, so Galbo and Neblett done really well in the offense. But I think that they can still run up the score, but then question is, when do they let some of these other guys take over, like Jordan McAfee at QB or excuse me, anyone else like quarterback for Kutztown, like you got a lot of young talent at quarterback, like Donnie Blaine, Tom Sharkey, Eric Nickel, and Brandon Unterkoffler. So they might get a little more playing time if Assumption can't do anything coming in the second half.
We can look to Brandon Unterkoffler, redshirt freshman, to come on in the second half if the score keeps going up like this.
It appears to be a fumble. Assumption saying they have it, but they'll rule him down at the 28-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 3 for the
But
Golden
now
Bears.
it's third down for the Golden Bears. So Galbo finds his man and running all the way to the 48-yard line for Kutztown. Jack Pilkerton, redshirt senior from La Plata, Maryland.
What a game Pilkerton is having.
Yeah,
2 touchdowns and a reception like that.
No, yeah, has done really well. Amazing skill by Pilkerton. But now as we switch sides, as Novak will receive the pass.
Novak also having a fantastic game thus far.
At this point, did he have 2 touchdowns earlier?
Yes.
Okay, so between him and Pilkerton, I mean, they're going to try and see who's going to get the 3rd touchdown, if possible.
Yeah. Maybe DeGalbo will go for a second. We'll see.
Yeah. Somebody's got to get the game ball eventually.
Golden Bears in Assumption territory.
So we got to come down to the final minutes of this first half. They throw it up, but it is knocked away by Assumption.
Very close. Great pass by DeGalbo, but just tipped.
3rd and 5 for Kutztown at the Assumption 47.
Now here we face a 3rd down. Trying to figure out which play to call here.
Let's see if they can excel at 3rd down like they did last drive. 3rd and 5.
Now to Galbo. Try to pass again, and an incompletion right there for Kutztown. As McElroy was unable to make the catch, but it will be a punt for Kutztown.
With 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock, it'll be an interesting couple of minutes to see if Assumption can put any points on the board before halftime.
Well, they're going to have to move quickly. I mean, they've had a couple of drives, like earlier when they made a pass all the way down here and at the 31. But, I mean, with 1 minute to go, we got to hope that Turner's got some sort of play he can come up with. But it'll be down at the 9-yard line by Kutztown.
Kutztown is playing some tough defense. They've had to work for their points.
First and 10 for Assumption. Under Governor Wolf, Pennsylvania was the first state to sign on as an...
I don't see them doing much with only 59 seconds left on the clock, but I have been wrong before.
Building off the momentum of the national FNF movement, the SBA brings together college and university presidents, superintendents, administrators, teachers, students, families, and around sexual violence was to be part of the solution.
Now, as we got a first down here by Assumption, he'll hand it off. And it'll be brought down, but it'll be short of the first down, but a good start. But they got to move quickly as the clock is running.
A no-huddle offense for Assumption.
But eventually they got to call a timeout because they got 2 timeouts left. They'll throw it here. And couldn't get out of bounds, so the clock will continue running.
No timeout called.
So Kyle Sonny.
4 yards on the play. First and 10 Greyhounds at their own 22.
Assumption running a quick offense without calling timeouts.
Well, the good thing about college is that when you get a first down, they stop the play every time you get a first down. Like, they'll stop the clock until the ball is actually placed, then they'll continue it. They don't do that at the NFL level, but they do it at the college level, so it's a nice little advantage that you can have.
Absolutely, yes.
So on the last play, incomplete pass, missing Kyle Sonny. It will be a second down now for the Greyhounds. They hand it off. Another run play, very interesting.
Looks like they're just trying to run out the clock.
But it looks like that they're just going to take this into halftime.
Number 45, Kyle Seff. Number 57, Todd Laporte on the stop. Gain of 2 to the 24-yard line.
And that will end the first half. Kutztown leading 35-7. An amazing start to this 2019 season.
I don't think we could have started any better, Noah.
Yeah, I'll agree with you, Jacob. So we're going to take a quick break, so stay tuned. We'll be right back after the half.
Remember, you are listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR.
Kelly's Sports is your apparel headquarters for Kutztown University Athletics, with store locations in Westchester and Reading and online stores at kellysteamsports.com. Kelly's offers simple setup, easy ordering, quick turnaround, and no hassles for athletic teams and organizations. You focus on winning games, Kelly's makes sure you look good doing it. Kelly's Sports, since 1972, outfitting team sports is what we do.
This is Foreign Languages Made Easy. Speaking and understanding teenager.
Phrase 1.
There were stacks of heads chiseling in the heezy.
Translation.
There were many people relaxing in the house.
Phrase 2.
His whip is a janky hoopty.
Translation.
His automobile is less than desirable.
You may not understand your kids, but they understand you. Talk to them about drugs. Need help? Get help. Visit drugfree.org.
Partnership for a Drug-Free America and Drug-Free Pennsylvania.
Hilton Garden Inn Allentown West features everything you need for a successful trip to the Kutztown area. Located just 20 minutes from campus near Fogelsville, the Hilton Garden Inn Allentown West offers a complimentary shuttle for corporate travelers, friendly service, and complimentary high-speed wired and wireless internet access to make your trip to Allentown successful, whatever the reason for your visit. Meeting rooms, leisure facilities, and a delicious cook-to-order breakfast make the Hilton Garden Inn Allentown West the natural choice. For reservations and information, call 610-398-6686 or visit HiltonGardenIn3.hilton.com. Programming on KUR provided in part by the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce, 610-683-8860. Checking Kayuu Headlines, Kutztown University has been featured as one of the best in the Northeast by the Princeton Review for 2020. The education services company is widely known for its test prep programs and college and graduate school guides. KU is among 224 institutions named to the regional list and has been named to the list more than a dozen times in the last 20 years. The Best in the Northeast list is compiled via drawing upon information from surveys taken by students and administrators. News comes hourly on your newsleader here in Northeastern Berks County, KUR.
Avalanche, Kutztown University's very own mascot, is available to appear at your event. Whether it's a birthday party, grand opening, or town parade, inviting Avalanche will add in extra fun and entertainment for people of all ages. Also, kids can join Avalanche's Golden Bear Cub Club, which allows them to become junior members of the KU team. Make everyone's experience golden by visiting kutztown.edu/avalanche. Once again, that's kutztown.edu/avalanche.
Osgood's Neighborhood Grill and Bar is the newest food choice in town. Located just over a mile west of the Kutztown University campus on Kutztown Road, Osgood's features amazing steaks, seafood dishes, fall-off-the-bone ribs, and chef specials, soups, chowders, and chili, pastas and light fare, sizzling starters and salads, and burgers and sandwiches. For information, visit osgoodsbarandgrill.com. It's always good at Osgood's.
I don't recycle. I mean, we can just find another planet for your kids to live on, you know?
Noted non-recycler Tommy Crenshaw talks about the future.
Oh, I can totally see finding another planet that can support life when ours fills up with trash.
As an alternative to recycling?
Yeah, an alternative. So we, don't have to do it. Recycling. There are lots of planets. Finding one is just a matter of time.
Many people say that recycling is pretty simple and convenient. A matter of keeping select items out of the trash. A lot simpler than finding a new planet, Tommy.
Come on, there's a bunch of planets out there.
Would you recycle on this new planet, Tommy? Or just use it up and throw it away too?
I really don't have a clue.
Log on to yougottabekidding.org and learn about all the ways you can recycle. Unless you're into lame excuses like Tommy's.
Hey, recycling's just not my thing. Starting over on a new planet? Now that's exciting.
Don't be that guy. Unless you want people looking at you funny. Log on to yougottabekidding.org.
The Women's Center at Kutztown University promotes the well-being and advancement of all women through education, support, action, compassion, and outreach. Visit the center, browse their library or over 1,000 books and videos, or just relax in a safe and comfortable environment. To get involved, visit the Women's Center in Old Main, 126, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. or discover their website at www.kutztown.edu/Women's Center.
Americans enjoy 7 billion hot dogs between Memorial Day and Labor Day. But the great taste doesn't stop there for Kutztown University Golden Bear sports fans. Burke's hot dogs can be purchased at KU Athletics concession stands throughout the fall, winter, and spring. In addition to Frank's, Burke's offers a large selection of delicious Burke's branded hams, ring bologna, sausage, bacon, and deli meats, including ham, roast beef, and turkey breast. The Burke's brand is built on a long-standing tradition of providing excellent product quality and superior customer service. So the next time you're at the store or at KU for a game, choose Burke's, the official hot dog of KU Athletics.
Programming on KUR provided in part by the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce, 610-683-8860. Checking KU headlines, Kutztown University wrestling coach Robert Fisher and women's track and field coach Ray Hoffman have been named the 2019 KU men's Dr. Dennis Roth and women's Dr. Dorothy Moyer Coaches of the Year. It is the second consecutive year that Fisher is recognized as Coach of the Year, last year earning Women's Coach of the Year honors in leading women's golf to its first ever PSAC Conference Championship. Hoffman is awarded his first Coach of the Year honor in track and field after previously winning twice for women's cross country in 2001 and 2002. Congratulations to coaches Fisher and Hoffman. News comes hourly on your newsleader here in northeastern Berks County, KUR.
Scouting is awesome. You get to do a whole bunch of stuff that you never thought you could do.
I've gone skiing, snowboarding, surfing.
We chopped wood with an axe.
We get to go caving, climbing,
mountain biking.
I kind of like the hiking in Scouts.
Scouting is a lifestyle.
A Scout is trustworthy, loyal,
friendly,
helpful,
courteous,
obedient,
kind,
cheerful, thrifty,
brave, clean, and reverent.
Scouting is my direction.
Adventures to remember, words to live by. Go to scouting.org today.
Be a Scout.
In addition to the online home for Kutztown University Athletics, KUBears.com, there are several ways to follow the Golden Bears through social media. Find out about KU Athletics on Twitter by following @KU Golden Bears. Become a fan on Facebook by searching for and liking Kutztown University Athletics. Finally, check out how to sign up for email and mobile phone updates at KUBears.com. Stay in touch with the Kutztown Golden Bears. Kutztown University football on KUR is brought to you by Mama's Delight Pizza, featuring fresh bread baked daily, fast delivery, daily specials, and online ordering. Visit Mama's 7 days a week in downtown Kutztown. And by Service Electric Cablevision, your foundation for family entertainment, offering lightning-fast, high-speed internet speeds, hundreds of TV channel choices, and crystal clear phone service. Bundle and save today at secv.com.
This is Officer Riz from Reading Police Department. If you have your wipers on due to inclement weather, you must turn on your headlights. If you don't follow this law, you could be fined. So remember, wipers on, headlights on. It's the law. To learn more about traffic safety, visit justdrivepa.com.
Brought to you by PennDOT and this station.
To get the most up-to-date and in-depth information about the Kutztown University Golden Bears, visit KU Athletics online at kubears.com. KUbears.com features extensive coverage for all 21 of Kutztown University's NCAA varsity sports. The website also features video content and allows fans to follow select games through live statistics. Be sure to check out the Kutztown Golden Bears at kubears.com. Go Bears, go!
Programming on KUR provided in part by the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce, 610-683-8860. Checking headlines, Kutztown University is excited to announce the launch of the brand new university website at www.kutztown.edu. The website features a new design and technology that improves the user experience. The responsive design is mobile-friendly across all browsers and incorporates the university's newly developed brand. Users will recognize several new design features that streamline content, such as the use of accordions that allow content to be expanded and contracted by the user, image carousels that allow users to scroll through masthead images and videos, and expanded use of photo galleries. Viewers will also see icons throughout the website to help them visually identify content. Check it out once again at kutztown.edu. News hourly on your news leader here in northeastern Berks County.
Did you know that 80% of KU students don't binge drink?
Hanging posters again? Do you think that poster is really true?
Yes, it is true. I am a KU health ambassador and familiar with the audit. KU students participate in alcohol screening each year. We use the alcohol use disorder identification test. It is a simple way to screen and identify people who are at risk of developing alcohol problems. We have learned that the majority of students are taking care of business and focusing on academics.
You know, most of my friends don't drink, so I guess what this poster is saying is true.
Would you like to get a group of friends together for a bite to eat?
Sounds great. Text me later.
Kutztown Living, neighbor to neighbor.
Funded by the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board.
Camillo's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria, located at 264 Greenwich Street near campus, is a family-owned and operated KU favorite. You'll immediately taste the difference at Camillo's, where they use fresh garlic cloves, 100% extra virgin olive oil, and sun-ripened tomatoes imported from Italy. Even though their ingredients are the best money can buy, their prices will surprise you. Camillo's has over 25 toppings, one of the largest selections, along with 8 different sauces loaded with flavor, and free piping hot delivery to your door. The taste you want at family-friendly prices. When you want a really great homemade meal, call Camillo's at 610-683-5637. That's 610-683-5637. Bon appetit.
Show your maroon and gold pride. Be sure to check out Kutztown Athletics apparel across various outlets in Lehigh and Berks counties. KU Golden Bears gear can now be purchased at Walmart in Temple and Boscov's in Berks County and the Lehigh Valley. Also, Kutztown gear is available at the official headquarters for KU Gear, the KU Student Bookstore located on the scenic KU campus. Make sure to stock up on your maroon and gold apparel this fall and be ready for the new year.
Every year, thousands of teens age out of foster care and face life on their own without the love and support of a family. For over 25 years, the Orphan Foundation of America has provided a safety net of support for these vulnerable young people. With OFA's help, these youth graduate from college and trade school, progress to exciting professional careers, and make the leap from foster care to success. Find out how you can support America's foster youth. Log on to orphan.org. That's orphan.org.
The 36th Annual Lions Fiddle Fest happening this year on Sunday, September 15th from 9 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. at the Lions Community Park. It's a Berks County tradition. lionsfiddle.com or on Facebook. Once again, lionsfiddle.com. Checking campus headlines, Kutztown University's Division of Enrollment Management and Student Affairs is gearing up for another Family Day happening on campus September 21st. Mark your calendar. The day is built around the home football game of the day, but also a variety of activities for students, parents, siblings, and other family members both before and after the game. Once again, Family Day, September 21st, 2019. Mark your calendar. News comes hourly on your news leader here in northeastern Berks County, KUR Kutztown.
Kutztown University football on KUR is brought to you by J.P. Mascaro & Sons. Is your company receiving the most money for its recyclables? J.P. Mascaro & Sons' new state-of-the-art facility, Total Recycle, pays top dollar for your materials. Protect the environment and earn money. Call 1-866-66-TOTAL to have our experts give you a free estimate. By the John Monahan Realtors Group of Kutztown, providing the best real estate services in the surrounding area. Make your move with Monahan. And by East Penn, the home of Decca Battery in Lyon Station. Passion for power. That's East Penn Manufacturing.
The Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce is your premier resource and voice for trusted local business. The Chamber advances regional economic and cultural growth through supportive collaboration with business and community organizations, as well as government. For more information, call the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce at 610-683-8860. That's 610-683-8860, or visit their website at northeastberkschamber.com.
Kutztown University Veterans Center, located in McFarland Student Union, room 262, exists to help our military-affiliated population to succeed in their educational and career goals. The Veterans Services Center is a vital hub where students can study, relax, have access to computers and printers, meet other veterans, and receive assistance with their GI Bill and other benefits. Want to learn more? Email the center at veterans@kutztown.edu or call them at 610-683-4228.
Programming on KUR provided in part by the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce, 610-683-8860. Checking headlines, Dr. Amy Feiler-Wunder, Professor of Art Education, has received one of only 14 grants awarded by the National Art Education Foundation, NAEF, this year. The grant, which totals $10,500, was awarded in collaboration with Dr. Shiloh Rayo, principal of City Neighbors Hamilton School in Baltimore, Maryland. The goal of Feiler-Wunder and Rao's project, titled Socially Engaged Pedagogy, the Impact of Teacher Identity on Views of the Learner and Curriculum Development, is to help art educators understand how their personal and professional identities impact their learners. The pair will undertake both small and large-scale studies to collect data, with Feiler-Wunder serving as the lead investigator. News comes hourly on your news leader here in northeastern Berks County, KUR Kutztown.
KUR, the radio voice of Kutztown University, and Golden Bears football is your winning combination this fall. KUR is once again your official radio source for all KU football broadcasts on the road, and now brings you audio simulcasts of the KU telecast for home games. Join the Golden Bears' Matt Santos in his 26th season of covering the team, and his special guests live from the booth as they bring you every exciting play of the 2017 season. Visit KUR.kutztown.edu for broadcast times. That's KU football all season long, all 11 games on KUR, your exclusive radio home for Kutztown University Golden Bears football.
What is that?
Oh, it's my time machine.
Does it work?
Sure, just hit this button.
Whoa, dinosaurs, cool.
Or we can go here.
Hey, that's Napoleon.
Oui.
Or we can go to the future.
Wow, hey, you have this nice house. Do I have a nice house?
No, you didn't save any money, always spent it on vacations and stuff.
If only there was a way I could go back in time and correct that bad habit.
Yep.
Okay, the time machine is not real, but the saving thing is. Get in the habit of putting some of your money in savings each week through a 401k, savings account, or financial investments. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free ideas and easy tips on saving, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
What does this crazy little button do?
Wait, no!
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Hey there, Golden Bears. Eric.
Allie. And Sam.
From the Career Development Center, here to let you in on a big sale happening soon. If you're in the need for some professional outfits, aren't we all, then head on over to the JCPenney in the Lehigh Valley Mall on Sunday, September 15th from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. The store will be open to KU students, alum, faculty, staff, and family. 60% off selected men and women's professional attire and accessories. You can even sign up for a shuttle if you don't have a ride. Just drop on by Stratton 113 to reserve your spot. See you there.
Hey KU, it's Sam,
Eric,
and Allie, here again from the Career Development Center.
Mock Interview Mania is around the corner, and now's your chance to practice your interview skills with a volunteer interviewer. You might look great on paper, but how you interview is the true test. Remember, good interviewing is a skill. Sign up on Handshake now for a spot. Dates are September 16th through September 19th. But be quick, this popular event fills up quickly.
Checking KU Headlines, Kutztown University has been featured as one of the best in the Northeast by the Princeton Review for 2020. The education services company is widely known for its test prep programs and college and graduate school guides. KU is among 224 institutions named to the regional list and has been named to the list more than a dozen times in the last 20 years. The Best in the Northeast list is compiled via drawing upon information from surveys taken by students and administrators. News comes hourly on your news leader here in northeastern Berks County, KUR.
Ahoy, ye mateys! Now I know you probably think a pirate like me with a peg leg and an eye patch is in search of me buried treasure, but 'tis not so, me mateys. My brave crew and I have pledged to plunder no more until we clean up all the garbage that comes out here from land. Why, just today, I found an aluminum can that said soda pop from the mountaintop. Somebody probably threw it on the ground and it washed into a drain pipe and into a river and into the ocean. Now I've got the best crew in the 7 seas. But we can't do it all ourselves. Lend us a hand by always recycling and disposing of your trash properly. To learn more about keeping oceans clean, visit keepoceansclean.org. Tarnation. I mean, keepoceansclean.org.
Right? That's keepoceansclean.org.
Yeah, what he said. Brought to you by the Keep Oceans Clean Alliance and the Ad Council.
In 1923, David Javich opened a two-man butcher shop called the Carlisle Meat Market. The mission of Giant Supermarket remains the same today as it did on opening day: offer the best products at the fairest price. With more than 200 stores, Giant has grown to become one of the largest grocers in the region. Giant's commitment starts and ends with you, the customers. For over 90 years, Giant has worked to provide you with unmatched selection, quality, and value every time you visit one of our stores. Golden Bear fans, be sure to visit Giant's new 50,000 square foot store, open 24 hours daily, just a half-mile west of campus on Kutztown Road. Giant. Quality, selection, and savings.
I want to finish and then go to be able to, and have my parents couldn't have. I'll even make, because I know it's the best thing I can do for my... I want to finish
school
and then go to
college,
to be able to
graduate
and have
the future
my parents couldn't have. I'll even make
sacrifices,
because I know that
going to college
is the best thing I can do for my
future.
It takes the words of a parent to build the future of a child. The Hispanic Scholarship Fund has the tools and information to help your kids go to college. It's free and it's available in Spanish. Remember, their tomorrow depends on your words today. Visit yourwordstoday.org or call 1-877-HSF-8711. Sponsored by the Hispanic Scholarship Fund and the Ad Council.
Bob Hobaugh is an attorney practicing corporate, finance, and commercial law in Berks and Lehigh counties. He has represented and served on boards of nonprofit corporations for 37 years. Bob has practiced with large firms for 33 years, including at Stevens & Lee for 21 years, and now happily has a sole practice. His clients are businesses, nonprofit corporations, municipalities, and individuals. 610-360-6537. That's 610-360-6537. Checking headlines, Customers Bank recently donated $55,000 to the Kutztown University Small Business Development Center to support resources for minority small businesses in Reading. The donation will help minority entrepreneurs with strategic planning to improve critical growth areas. We check news hourly here on your news leader here in northeastern Berks County, KUR Kutztown.
And welcome back to KUR's presentation of Golden Bear Football. You're listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR Kutztown. I am Jacob Leibowitz with your play-by-play announcer, Noah Pegler.
Yep, thank you for joining us, everyone. As we've listened so far in this football game in the first half, Kutztown dominating 35-7, and then looking at the stats from halftime, the rushing yards, 100 for Assumption, 167 for Kutztown. And then on the passing yards, 117 for Assumption, 241 for Kutztown. And Colin DeGalbo doing really good. He's 14 for 20 with 241 yards and 4 touchdowns passing.
Absolutely.
And he's got 1 rushing touchdown of his own. He's like that mobile quarterback that we kind of see in the NFL, like Cam Newton,
Yes.
Russell Wilson, Colin Kaepernick even. So right now, good job by Kutztown on the offensive side of things and holding Assumption to only 117 passing yards. I mean, it's still a lot, but earlier Assumption have had their chances. They've gotten down the field, but once was stopped by a turnover on downs, and one crucial one, missing a field goal. Sure, field goals weren't that many points, but it is still crucial that Assumption didn't get some points on some of those drives. So, Jacob, what do you think we can expect out of the second half?
I predict more domination by the Golden Bears. We've done a very good job in the first half, keeping them to only 7 points, and actually forcing them to miss a field goal from 24 yards out, was it?
Yeah, about 24 yards, yeah.
That's sad. For them, it's sad.
Yeah, so just looking at so far what we've seen in this first half, we could possibly see some of the guys on the bench actually getting more playing time, different quarterbacks, different wide receivers, because, I mean, right now, even though the score is, I mean, it's only 4 touchdowns, but if Kutztown scores any more points, it could be a runaway. But as we mentioned earlier, Kutztown got the ball first, but this time Assumption will receive the kickoff for the start of the second half as Krisich will kick it away and will go all the way out to the end zone and out for a touchback.
408 yards of total offense in that first half. That's electric.
408 total yards?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very good for Kutztown University. Pretty amazing. And even an interception, Turner threw an interception earlier to Cox Cowan, and that gave up another scoring opportunity for Kutztown. But now Turner going back out there. Earlier, Turner is so far thrown he is 9 for 16 and is 117 yards. Had a pretty impressive 49-yard long pass, but so far that's been like their best highlight of the day for Assumption. They'll pass it off to Strong, and it will be a first down.
They're really relying on Exum Strong to lead the offense today.
No, yeah, so far he's been shown to be a good running back and is at least getting about probably like 10 to at least 7 yards per carry, and especially since Turner has missed some easy passes. He missed a pass earlier to one guy on a wideout pass, but then Turner ran on the last play and got a second down. He's done well in the running game, but so far has no avail for Assumption.
Assumption looking to take their second down into Kutztown territory.
Turner. Santos couldn't corral it. It will be incomplete, but now it's third down for the Greyhounds.
3rd and 9. Let's hope that Kutztown's defense can hold us there.
Yep. You mentioned earlier, a lot of youth within this Kutztown defense.
Absolutely.
But the defensive line is, I mean, they haven't really pressured Turner, but the safeties and corners have at least done well with blocking the passes.
A lot of freshman safeties and corners this year.
Turner throws it, and it'll be incomplete.
No penalty called.
As a player for Assumption was tripped up right there. And Justin Assad, senior out of Melrose, Massachusetts, management major, had 59 yards and a touchdown last year. But it'll be 4th down, and it'll be a punt. So right away, not good for the Assumption Greyhounds.
Their offense is struggling, and it seems that they're going to continue to struggle in the second half.
Well, so far, I mean, Turner's passing game, he's had a few good moments, but so far it just hasn't developed. He's overthrown a couple of guys as the punt comes away. And Assumption will field it right at the 20. From the 19-yard line, it'll be first down for the Golden Bears.
we've seen them score from field positions like this before.
Yeah, I mean, there were multiple times where they've been back, like at the 4-yard line, 5-yard line, but so far Kutztown's DeGalbo has done well with the passing game. We saw with the running game in Neblett, and all the other running backs, even Haven.
Keegan Harvin.
Yeah, Keegan Harvin. I'm struggling with his names here. Probably in class with some of these guys.
Yeah.
All right, so DeGalbo.
Looks to be Neblett in the backfield.
Yeah, first down. We'll hand it off to Neblett. And he'll run it, get around his man, keep going, and we'll get the first down as a 12-yard run right there.
What a way to stay up by Neblett. He really showed a lot of concentration there, avoiding those tackles.
Yeah, he had a man right there, wrapped around his ankles, and then he was able to get around him. So very good by Kutztown to start off this drive. There'll be another first down for Kutztown. DeGalbo will run a pass, finds his man. And it'll be another first down for the Golden Bears.
That would be
as it'll be Tony Brown Jr., redshirt sophomore. A lot of passing talent that has caught the ball today between Troy Brown, Diego Torres, Jake Novak, and even Mason McElroy getting some minutes.
Not to mention our 2 touchdown men for the day, Jack Pilkerton, the tight end.
Yeah, Pilkerton doing really well at tight end, and then Neblett will go out of bounds, but it'll be another first down for the Golden Bears. So just like how they started the first half, they're starting the second half by getting first downs very quickly.
Absolutely. Neblett has really come into his own in the first couple minutes of the second half, having 2 very successful first down runs.
There's another first down at the 38-yard line for Kutztown.
Neblett is in motion.
DeGalbo gets some pressure, but he'll get away, trying to find his man, but overthrows it and will go out of play. It will be second down now for Kutztown.
That's only the second missed pass that DeGalbo has thrown today.
Yeah, on that last pass, he just overthrew his guy and then had him right there, and Derek Anderson but just overthrew it. Now it'll be 2nd and 10. Everyone stocked on the right side of the field.
Keegan Harvin is in the backfield for Kutztown.
DeGalbo throws it out to Brown. Stiff arm. Is able to get around him just shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Kutztown.
Very close to rounding his defender there, Noah. He could have gotten away.
Yeah, he was close, but just right there. A good job by Assumption man to just bring him down, grab the ankles. Made a good tackle to try and hold Kutztown to a 3rd down.
Absolutely.
Got one man in the backfield. DeGalbo will take it, run through, and will get the first down.
Yet another successful run by quarterback Colin DeGalbo.
Number 45, Calvin Milliner on the stop.
Out of Kane, Pennsylvania. He majors in business administration and is a redshirt senior.
And in his career, he actually won PSAC Athlete of the Week. I mean, this isn't a PSAC league game. This won't count towards conference, but certainly something to keep an eye on as he's done well. He probably will win the Athlete of the Week for the PSAC.
Absolutely.
As is a run play, and he'll take it all the way to the end zone. waiting for a signal, and they'll rule him out at the 1.
Number 26, Darrell Davis McNeil on the carry for Kutztown.
Darrell Davis McNeil with the
Darrell
carry.
Davis McNeil, redshirt freshman out of Roslyn, Pennsylvania, sport management major, on a good run, just fell short, couldn't stay inside on the pylon, and now we have a man down for Assumption.
Official timeout for an injury.
And we have an injury timeout. Just a reminder, you are listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR Kutztown. It's a presentation of Golden Bears football against the Assumption Greyhounds. So they'll take an injury timeout. Thankfully, they were able to get him off the field, so it doesn't look like too much of a serious injury. Definitely in football. Always a concern because even in the NFL, we talk about injuries. It's always been a big concern of football. But so far we've been pretty good with injuries. Kutztown hasn't been too serious. For Assumption, I mean, they've had, unfortunately, 2 guys have gotten hurt. But thankfully that last one, the guy was able to get off the field. So we're at least now going to resume football here at Andre Reed Stadium. Does Kutztown University is on the 1-yard line. Just so close to the end zone as they set up in the I formation. I wonder who's going to be the center of this play. Galbo will hand it off to Davis. McNeil, and it is a touchdown for the Golden Bears. Darrell Davis McNeil on the carry. To sort of quote DJ Khaled, another one. Another touchdown for the Golden Bears. 41-7. Pending a field kick. Yep, extra point. Sorry about that. What a domination for the Golden Bears today. They seem to be running it out. They could pass, they could run, they could throw, they could do almost everything. As Kurtich has it blocked, the extra point. And that is a blocked field goal. And it is a live ball. They can run it back. And Assumption looks to run back the field goal, or the extra point. And he's at the 20, to the 10, 5, and they will get the extra point.
The point after attempt was blocked by number 11, Kyle Sunny, recovered by Assumption's number 2.
So definitely something to keep an eye on, as that just turned it around for Assumption. They really did need that, Noah. A defensive special teams next 3-point touchdown. As that will give them 2 points. We're now 41-9. Kutztown still has the lead, but a blocked extra point gives some extra points to the Greyhounds. A very interesting score at 41-9. Something I would not have expected today. I just have to say that the Golden Bears offense have really put on a show today, especially quarterback Colin DeGaglia. Yep, he's done really well, and then this entire team has done really well. The wide receivers are catching the balls when they get to them. The running backs, I mean, they've struggled a little bit in my opinion. Yes. I mean, they've had a few bit runs, but they still have some good rushing yards considering his 167 rushing yards, so pretty good. And then the offensive linemen making the right blocks, just making sure that these players can keep going and find the end zone. And then other than that, that extra point block was probably their only fluke of the day. So. Yeah, absolutely. Assumption needed something other than their offense to score today, and it seems special teams came up strong for them. Yep, but we may have a game yet. As the football got blown off the tee, something that happens when you here at Kutztown, the wind gets blowing and it's just it blows off again. You're gonna have somebody to hold the football now. Yeah. A very windy day here in the Lehigh Valley. Yeah, I mean, you even still see that at the pro level. Like, yeah, we see guys just holding the football. Krisich will now kick it away. Kick is up and is fielded by us. He'll take it out. Had a good run, got bounced back a bit, and it will be down at the 22-yard line for the Greyhounds.
Number 45, Kyle Sapp on the tackle. 31-yard return.
And as Easton Turner is still out there.
He's taken many hard hits today. I don't know how long he'll be in.
Taking a lot of hard hits, but the only reason you would put him out or bring him out of the game is just because he hasn't put too much together against this Golden Bears defense.
And that's another interception.
It's intercepted there by the Golden Bears.
Turner's pass was intercepted by number 45, Kyle Sapp.
Kyle Sapp with the interception.
Tackled by number 73, Thomas Schaffer.
Out of West Hampton, New Jersey, secondary education major, sophomore, making the interception, and that's 2 on the day for Easton Turner.
Absolutely. The young defensive core that Kutztown is putting forward.
If there's anything I want to say about this first half, it's deja vu.
Yeah.
Because we've already seen a brilliant drive by Kutztown, and then we just saw another interception by Kutztown.
All I can say is the Golden Bears are rolling right now, and it doesn't look like much is going to stop them today.
Yeah. For Assumption, it's unfortunate considering they got a good following and they filled up most of the stands on the opposite side,
especially coming from Massachusetts.
Yeah. That's a handoff right there. We pushed out of bounds.
Number 31,
Jordan Davis on the run out of Plainfield, New Jersey. Sport management major.
7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 for Kutztown at the Greyhound 10-yard line.
Kutztown looks to add on to their score at the 10-yard line. It is 2nd and 3.
Hey, they just done really well. The run game just keeps going, and they got so many options at running back. DeGalbo making the right play calls, listening to his coaches as we hand off to Neblet, and he's brought down, but not before he gets the first down. It'll be a 1st and goal for the Golden Bears.
Neblet looks to be down a little bit.
Not good for Kutztown.
Not good at all.
On the play will make it 1st and goal for Kutztown at the 5. There is an official timeout for an injury.
And we'll have an injury timeout.
So we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR.
Avalanche, Kutztown University's very own mascot, is available to appear at your event. Whether it's a birthday party, grand opening, or town parade, inviting Avalanche will add in extra fun and entertainment for people of all ages. Also, kids can join Avalanche's Golden Bear Cub Club, which allows them to become junior members of the KU team. Make everyone's experience golden by visiting kutztown.edu/avalanche. Once again, that's kutztown.edu/avalanche.
You're listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR. Did you miss a show? Want to hear your favorite shows on your time? Check out our Mixcloud page where you can hear select programming on your schedule. Mixcloud is a digital audio streaming platform service rethinking radio. Just go to mixcloud.com/KU radio and click on the show that you want to hear. KUR, the radio voice of Kutztown University.
We're on into like 15.
All right. And welcome back to Kutztown Golden Bears football. Has his 1st and goal after the injury timeout. Kutztown trying to increase the lead, trying to get their 7th touchdown of the day.
A really cataclysmic number.
DeGalbo will take it, and he'll keep running to the end zone. Touchdown, Kutztown! Colin DeGalbo, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. Definitely looking like MVP caliber, like quarterback skills.
Absolutely. He's the 3rd Golden Bear player today to have 2 touchdowns on the day. What a fantastic day it is to be a fan of the Golden Bears.
4 passing touchdowns, 2 running touchdowns. Man, he is doing really well.
Currently, the score is 47-9, pending an extra point.
And this time,
it's another block.
A block again. But this one will not be returned. But right now, the special teams, they got to get it together. The offense is doing well, the defense is doing well, but the special teams are starting to fall apart.
Assumption 9. Fans, the newly introduced Golden Bear Athletic Club exists to provide scholarships and vital assistance benefiting Kutztown University student athletes.
It's hard to see Assumption coming back from this.
I mean, it is hard, yes, but right now they've done well. I mean, on special teams so far. I mean, extra points, yeah, they're small points, but they still count. But they just need to get they need Turner to try and get his passing game going, but they also need help from some of their other players on the field. They've tried to use Santos. They've tried to use Strong. They're doing as best as they can, but then some of their wide receivers and Ty Beck and then Justin Williams and Kyle Sonny, they just haven't been able to catch the football and get past this coverage of the defense.
We'll just have to see if their passing game can come back to what they hoped it would be today to complement the run game that has already been rather interesting for them. Let's just see if they can convert yards to points, Noah.
Yeah. As will be another kickoff for the Golden Bears. Goes downfield. And it'll be another touchback for Assumption.
Down in the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 Assumption at the 25-yard line.
Two blocked field goals, or two blocked extra points is a very interesting thing to happen today. I don't think I can recall the last time I've ever seen that in a football game.
Well, I mean, at a college level, it is possible. I mean, the NFL, I mean, if you see that at the NFL level, it's like hard to believe. And
absolutely,
you can be questioning what on earth is going on here. But then, but so far, the special teams, they've just been able to get right in front of the kicker and just push the lineman back. But then they still need touchdowns. Assumption needs touchdowns, and they haven't gotten one since the first quarter. As the run will be stopped there. As Joseph Kellum gets tackled, it'll be second down.
5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 at the 30.
You know, JoJo was, as he's affectionately called, was the New England 10 all-rookie team last year, and he was Rookie of the Week in Week 10.
21, JoJo Kellum on the carry.
Yeah, so very good as a young talent, as Kellum will run it again, but quickly it is a third down for the Assumption Greyhounds. Turner looking to the sideline. Like they'll run maybe an audible here.
JoJo Kellum is in the backfield.
Turner. He's got a man chasing him down. Gets the pass off. Tipped. And it will be incomplete. So it's fourth down for the Greyhounds.
Number 81, Ty Beck. Pressure on the plate, number 49, Nigel Wilson. 4th and 3 for Assumption at its own 32.
Another fourth down and out for Assumption today.
Yeah, I believe that's happened at least probably 3 or 4 times today. They've made some good drives, but as we mentioned earlier, they missed a field goal, turned over on downs, and they've thrown 2 interceptions. Just not good job by the Greyhounds.
8 minutes and 16 seconds left in this third quarter.
As the punt's away, hits off of a player for Assumption, and will roll all the way back to the 11.
We'll see what the Golden Bears can do from this field position. They've shown us a lot of promise today, and I feel, though, as though, Noah, we're going to have a good season here at Andre Reed Stadium.
Well, I mean, this is a good start, and they go on the road next week, but then they'll be home in 2 weeks. That will be our next radio broadcast, so be sure to tune into that. We're going to start that at 12 o'clock.
Absolutely.
So just be sure to listen to that here on Kutztown Radio, the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR.
Presenting Golden Bears football. Next time we come at you, it will be for a PSAC matchup between the Golden Bears.
So DeGalbo is done today. I don't think he can do any more else for him. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns, and as they hand it off to Harvin,
number 28, Keegan Harvin on the carry.
Eric Nickel now enters the game out of Bridgewater, New Jersey. Sport management major, redshirt junior, was a 2-time East Offensive Athlete of the Week, and he broke the record for the single game rushing by a QB.
Good for him. Well, let's see if he can rush like his counterpart Diaglo has done.
Yeah, so far, I mean, second down now, and he'll keep it. Nickel. Just a bit short of the first down, but a good showing.
Brought down by number 24, Terrell Huff.
And it looks like they are going to give him the first down.
Ah, very good.
Number 51, Edward Allen, will help on the play. Gain of 6 yards on the play. First and 10 for Kutztown at its own 40.
You know, Noah, last year Eric Nickel had 394 passing yards and 5 touchdowns with a 71-yard longest pass.
Longest run, or the longest pass, right? So he's done very well. So if you think about it, I mean, even at the NFL level and different levels, you have good quarterback combinations, and so far we've seen the Galbo done really well. So if we can get Eric Nickel going as sort of a good backup situation, depending how far we can go this season, Kutztown could be a good threat for football here at the Division II level in the PSAC.
Absolutely. And the next time me and Noah will be coming at you all for our broadcast will be in 2 weeks' time when we're actually facing off against Gannon.
Yes, Gannon.
So we'll see if Eric Nickel will start as he had his best game there last season.
Yeah. Then Harvin gets dragged down. So it's third down now for the Golden Bears at the 44-yard line.
Let's see if they can work on third down as they have for this entire game.
So Nickel looks to the sideline, trying to figure out what to call. Snap comes up. Nickel. Here's a man around the slant route. Gets to the outside. And there'll be a first down for Kutztown. As Novak with the first down.
What a game by Jake Novak. He's really come into his own. 2 touchdowns on the day.
He's done really well as a redshirt freshman. And it'll be a first down for the Golden Bears at the 51. Or not 51, excuse me, 49. There's no 51-yard line.
And the Golden Bears are now in Assumption territory.
This is Harvin running through. Good run. Gets the first down.
Number 28, Keegan Harvin on the carry.
It's got only 5 minutes left in the third quarter, but Kutztown continuing and wanting to add to this lead.
Keegan Harvin, another young player on Kutztown's very young new roster.
Yeah, I know. Like, when you think, keep mentioning this whole young talent, you would think that they would need to try and figure out ways to make it work. But so far, Kutztown's done really well to actually make it work.
Yes, absolutely. A well-oiled machine at that.
Yes. All right, it's Nickel. Gives it off to Harvin, or to McNeil.
Number 26, Darrell Davis McNeil on the carry.
That now will be a second down.
Number 53.
Davis McNeil's favorite show to binge is Game of Thrones.
Well, I mean, a lot of people love Game of Thrones. I mean, it ended recently. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think a lot of people enjoyed this show for as long as it's been around, so.
Well, many can attest to that, I'm sure.
All right, so now it's second down, the 37. Nickel, play action, finds his man, and is unable to corral it. Incomplete as Mason McElroy, another incomplete pass. It was the second look today. Unable to make that one. Just
what a
close.
Catch that would have been, though.
But if he would have made that catch, that would have probably been
the icing on the
cake.
Year. Yeah.
Catch of the year nominee.
Absolutely.
We got that on video. McElroy, communications major, had 131 yards and 2 touchdowns last season.
Out of Reading, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Close to here.
Yeah, local here. I'm actually just south of Reading, so.
Oh, great.
All right, so now it is third down. Nickel hands it off again. And Harvin gets brought down. It'll be fourth down for the Golden Bears.
Gain on the play, 4th and 9 for Kutztown at the 36.
I wonder, if given their position, do you think they'll just go for it to run up the score? Or?
Well, I mean, when you think about it, I mean, they're right now. Nickel's looking to the sideline to see what they should do. and I think they're going to go for it. They got nothing to lose. They're up by like 5 scores here.
Absolutely. Might as well let the offense roam free. Let the guys get a little bit more relaxed coming into the new season.
Yep, so Nickel going for it on 4th down. 4th and 9 for the Golden Bears. Nickel drops back, throws it, and will throw it out of bounds. So turnover on downs. Assumption will get it at their own 37-yard line.
I'm very intrigued to see what Assumption can do with their offense in this drive. They really need to do something to even have a chance of coming back in this game.
Yeah, and as we keep mentioning, they got the running game with Santos and Strong, but so far Turner just hasn't had a good passing day.
Absolutely no. 2 interceptions on the day for Turner.
But he's still back out there, so it's 1st and 10 for the Greyhounds. He'll hike it, and he'll give it off to Santos, and he gets brought down, and it'll be a 2nd down and 8. Gain of 2 on the play.
Number 33, Tyler Wary. Number 49, Nigel Wilson with the tackle. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 for the Greyhounds at their own
Doug
39.
Santos is from Peabody, Massachusetts, a sociology major. Had a 20-yard long run last season. He'll get it again. Fumbles a football, but it's picked up by the Greyhounds. As he was able to thank his teammate there, Matthew Ringstaff, to pick up the fumble out of Sicklerville, New Jersey, criminology major.
And with that fumble, they gain a 1st down.
Oh, and that guy that recovered the fumble, an interesting fact, sometimes he gets mistaken for Ronnie from Jersey Shore.
Really? Well, as a New Jersey native, he might.
And Turner now drops back on a 1st down. And a good tackle there by Kutztown.
Looks to be a loss, Noah.
A loss of yards right there. So now it's going to be 2nd and 11. Or actually, no, they got back to the line of scrimmage on that last one.
Oh.
As Chase Stevenson made the tackle out of Lacey Township.
2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter in Andre Reed Stadium. Assumption looks to take the ball to the house.
Turner gets it off, finds his man, and he will get the 1st down.
Pass complete to number 81, Ty Beck. Brought down by number 34, Sean Turber Ortiz.
And another 1st down for Assumption. They look to be marching up the field for the first time today.
Well, this is one of their best drives. This is their best drive of the half so far.
Absolutely.
But now Turner gets it off, going back to the passing game. Will throw it downfield, has a man, and caught right near the end zone. Justin Assad.
1.5 yard line.
Gets it down right at the 1 yard line. Very impressive by the Greyhounds. 1st and goal. And they're going to try and get this real quickly as time is running out. Got about 1 minute left in the 3rd quarter. Turner will hand it off to Santos, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Greyhounds.
Santos on the carry for a 2-yard Assumption touchdown.
They really did need that, Noah.
Yeah, they really did. They finally got another touchdown, especially since their special teams picked up in this 2nd half. Now, I know they're going for the extra point, but soon enough, I mean, if Assumption wants to stay in this game, why not go for 2?
Absolutely, yeah. Also considering they got a safety recovery off of a blocked extra point, but I think they might need to go for 2s.
Yep, and an extra point attempt is good by the Greyhounds. So, score right now, Kutztown 47, Assumption 16. So right now, as the Kutztown offense has got to go back out there, they certainly can't sleep on the rest of this game. I know you want to get the rest of your guys in, but you can't start blowing it now. There's still a lot of time for Assumption to cut into this lead.
Absolutely. And even though this is not a PSAC matchup, they still have to treat it just as much because it does count to their record.
But then also, you got to remember, at the college level, these interconferences games, they really matter about, like, rankings and all that.
Absolutely,
if Kutztown gets to go into the Division II rankings this year, they got to win this game, and then they've looked phenomenal all around, but to quote Yogi Berra, it ain't over till it's over. I know he's a baseball guy, catcher of the Yankees, but saying holds true for everything.
Number 37, Jacob Condell will kick off for Assumption. Number 21, Mason McElroy. Number 82, Abraham John A. Back to receive for Kutztown.
And Assumption looks to kick off.
You know, for a while, seeing how Kutztown scored most of the points, their kickoff team, it hasn't been out there too much when you think about it. Because Kutztown, they try to go for the onside kick, but it will go out of bounds, and the flag comes out. You can't kick it out of bounds on a kickoff.
Absolutely. Plus, it would not have traveled 10 yards anyway.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have been a recovery for Assumption.
The Golden Bears look to take off with excellent field position.
Yep.
Let's see if Kutztown can once again work with this lovely field position that they have achieved.
5-yard penalty will move the ball to the Assumption 43-yard line.
So we're now at the Assumption 43-yard line. And Kutztown will go back out there with Eric Nickel. So we got 3 receivers on the near side for Kutztown. Nickel, take it, gets it to his man, and Torres. And a flag comes in on the play. So it'll be second down for now, pending the penalty.
Nickel, a sports management major and a redshirt junior out of Bridgewater, New Jersey.
So he got a lot of talent from the local area, Mid-Atlantic, for Kutztown.
Absolutely.
We're waiting for penalty. So Mason McElroy getting called for a low block. Yeah, so, and that's going to bring it back 10 yards.
Still excellent field position for the Golden Bears. Let's see if they can
There's a gain of 7 yards on the play.
They can take advantage.
Penalty will move the ball back into Kutztown territory at the 49-yard line.
So we got
a first and 18.
First down and 18. So got to work with a lot of room now, but it's a long way to go here for the Golden Bears. Nickel hands it off to Harvin, but Harvin gets stuffed, and actually maybe a loss of a yard.
Brought down by number 38, Anton Williams.
And that'll be a second down.
Assumption's defense is finally coming up today after not really showing up in the first half.
Well, between that and then also Kutztown started to put in a lot of their subs, so a lot of inexperience, even on the offensive line. But it looks like they're going to wait it out, as this will be the end of the third quarter. 15 minutes away from Kutztown getting their first victory of 2019. Can they hold it out? Well, we're going to be right back, so stay tuned. We'll be right back after our messages.
You're listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR, Kutztown's presentation of Golden Bears football.
Avalanche, Kutztown University's very own mascot, is available to appear at your event. Whether it's a birthday party, grand opening, or town parade, inviting Avalanche will add in extra fun and entertainment for people of all ages. Also, kids can join Avalanche's Golden Bear Cub Club, which allows them to become junior members of the KU team. Make everyone's experience golden by visiting kutztown.edu/avalanche. Once again, that's kutztown.edu/avalanche.
You're listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR. Did you miss a show? Want to hear your favorite shows on your time? Check out our Mixcloud page where you can hear select programming on your schedule. Mixcloud is a digital audio streaming platform service rethinking radio. Just go to mixcloud.com/KU Radio and click on the show that you want to hear. KUR, the radio voice of Kutztown University.
And welcome back to Golden Bears football as Kutztown leads 47-16 over the Assumption Greyhounds, as it is second down and 18 from the Kutztown 49-yard line. As we mentioned earlier, Eric Nickel now taking over for Colin DeGalbo as he throws it out to McElroy, making a catch, finally getting his chance, making a run, but it looks like he stepped out of bounds, and another flag on the play. So second penalty here on this drive.
A lot more penalties in this second half compared to the first.
Well, at that point, it's like the plays start getting sloppy, and the eagerness for Assumption's trying to pick up, but yeah, it's starting to get a little sloppy out there.
Plus, it is a warm day here, so I'm sure a lot of the players just want to go home after being out there at all that padding.
Yeah, but it's been a good day for the Golden Bears football.
Absolutely. I only pity that Assumption has quite the ride home after this.
Number 58, 15 yards.
So it's going to be a face mask penalty against the Greyhounds.
Gain of 17 yards on the play.
So Bradford Lomax, defensive end freshman, will get called for the face mask, and now puts
15-yard penalty.
Kutztown in good position to try and add some more points here. So all the way to the 19-yard line. So very good by the Golden Bears.
A lot of the calls going the Golden Bears' way today.
Yeah, so pretty good. I mean, as we mentioned earlier, we've had some good matchups between these two teams, but this must be part of a rebuilding year, I guess, for this New England 10 conference team in Assumption, as they've barely cracked the double digits here.
Yeah, absolutely. They usually, in the history of us starting games, they've usually won.
Yeah, and they've at least scored at least 20 to 30 points.
Absolutely.
So Nickel will hand it off to Harvin. He gets dragged down real quick in the backfield.
On the carry, stop for a loss by number 55, Elijah Riley.
Elijah Riley with the tackle.
4 yards on the play, second and 14 at the 23.
Kutztown looking to take advantage of a penalty call.
Now we'll have substitutes coming on. It'll be second down and 14. Nickel hands it off to Harvin again. And he at least get it back to the original line of scrimmage, but it'll be third down now.
This will be a hard third down for the Golden Bears.
Anton Williams, number 57, George Tibbetts on the stop. Gain of 4 yards on the play, third down and 10 for the Golden Bears as the Assumption 19.
And stats from the third quarter have just come in.
278 passing yards by Kutztown, so pretty good. And 254 rushing yards. And now Nickel throws it out. Finds Novak. He's brought down, and it will be a first and goal for the Golden Bears.
By number 17, Daniel Long.
What a day it is to be a Golden Bears fan, Noah, today. 532 yards of total offense in the first three quarters.
They've just dominated all day, and yet they're not even done yet.
Absolutely. You don't hear stats like that in the NFL.
Yeah, so hopefully they can carry it next week as they go on the road to face Kayuu.
A tough team, but we beat them last year.
Well, so far they've done well, but hopefully it's on the road. Then now Harvin trying to run it in, and he's just stopped short at the 1.
Inches away.
Yep, so now second and goal for Kutztown.
Second and goal at the 1.
So as we just reached 3 minutes into the fourth quarter, clock's still rolling here, but it's second and goal. Got two guys out on the near side for Kutztown. Nickel will give it back to Harvin. Finds the space, and it's another touchdown for Kutztown. Harvin with the running touchdown. Showing a good show for Kutztown University. Keegan Harvin getting his touchdown.
He joins Daryl Davis McNeil as the only other Golden Bears rushing touchdown today, obviously apart from quarterback Colin.
We've had 4 passing touchdowns and now 4 rushing touchdowns. Just phenomenal on both sides. Good balance and parity that Jim Clements is showing with this offense.
Absolutely.
Especially through week 1. And the extra point is good. It is now 53-16.
54, actually.
54, yeah, my bad. Thank you, Jacob.
No problem.
It's 54-16.
With 11 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game, I can't see Assumption getting anywhere close to this.
Yeah, I mean, after that touchdown, they at least had a chance, but they just cannot shut down this Golden Bears offense. And then plus this last one, they had penalties. The penalties hurt them a lot, especially that face mask.
I gotta say, the Golden Bears have just shown that they really are gelling offensively and defensively, even though we do have a lot of young players now. I feel like the senior core that we kept from last season's 9-2 record have really helped out and helped the team gel.
Yep, so far so good, and then it's just been a really good day for Golden Bears fans.
Number 99, Dean Chrisick will kick off for Kutztown. Number 8, Mason Spence. For 10, Brevin Easton back to return for Assumption.
So it's going to be another kickoff for the Golden Bears. Krisich take the kick. He'll kick it off. He'll be fielded at the 5. They're going to try and run this back, Assumption. And they're at least able to get out to the 24.
Tackle made by number 22, Chase Stevenson.
So the run made by Brevin Easton, who at his major is undecided. But at one point, he led the state of Maryland in return yards. So pretty impressive.
Yeah, interesting. Just that much more impressive that Kutztown special teams could get him down before the 30.
Well, yeah. Now a quarterback for Assumption is number 5.
So Easton Turner's day is done. Jordan McAfee coming in at quarterback.
Jordan McAfee from Peabody, Massachusetts, is a business communications major.
Number 4, Khalid Exum.
So right there on the run play, stuffed right there, is now second down and 12 for the Greyhounds.
Going back to Jordan McAfee at quarterback, his organizations and hobbies are played. His organizations and hobbies played video games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's one of his favorite hobbies.
Yeah.
And now McAfee going up, trying to find his man, and just overthrows it.
Not a good day for this Assumption offense.
But now 3rd and 11. Trying to get anything together. But as it is 3rd down 11, at this point, this is probably the last best chance for Assumption. At this point, they're just trying to get something, at least to get an offense going and at least try and get 20 points on the board. But McAfee running around, trying to get back, and he'll at least get to the line of scrimmage. But it's 4th down for the Greyhounds, and another punt coming away.
Just a total domination on both sides of the ball by the Kutztown Golden Bears today.
Yeah, got to give a lot of credit to all these defensive guys for Kutztown. they're not sacking the quarterback. Usually
No.
when you look at defenses, usually if you get sacks at a quarterback, that's really good. But so far, it's just these corners. They've been shutting down the entire passing game. The linebackers have done really well. But now as they punt it away, it'll be fielded by McElroy. And he finds some room, but will get brought down at the 31.
A lot of concentration on that run back. I liked it very much.
Brought down by number 26, Vinny Canetta. 5-yard return, first and 10 for Kutztown at the 31-yard line. KU Athletics extends special thanks to the KU.
I wonder if head coach Jim Clements is going to move any other players around.
Well, he's going to certainly experiment with this offense, and so far Eric Nickel did really good on that last drive.
And he looks to still be in?
Yep. But certainly the student section and band section of Kutztown enjoying this day.
Absolutely.
Especially for a kickoff Saturday here with the Golden Bears.
Darrell Davis McNeil in the backfield with quarterback Eric Nickel.
Nickel with the snap. We'll give it off to McNeil. Tried to find the hole, but gets stuffed right there. We'll get a gain of 4, and it'll be a second down, and we'll actually get a gain of 5. Second down and 5.
Number 47, C.J. Finn.
And 10 minutes remaining in this opening game of the season. Just a reminder, you're listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR's presentation of Golden Bear football.
Second and 5 now for Kutztown. Thought they got some guys jumping off sides, looking to the sideline, trying to figure out what to do. McNeil switches sides. We'll get the handoff. Finds a gap. We'll get the first down and more.
Number 26, Darrell Davis McNeil with the carry, brought down by number 47.
Gets brought down at the 47.
They look to be running at the clock now, Noah.
Yeah, at this point, there's really not much more Kutztown needs to do.
No.
Nickel's done well. Delgado having an amazing day. And now Kutztown just waiting just to put this one in the books. But to just keep it going, because as it is, it's football.
I think Kutztown's domination has really shown that this new team is something to fear for other teams in the PSAC and around.
Yeah, they're certainly going to look at the score line today. Definitely going to want to know how this team is doing as McNeil gets stuff right here. And it'll be, hasn't gained anything. It'll be second down.
Gain of a yard on the play, second and 9 for the Golden Bears at their own 47.
As is now second and 9. Sets a man in motion. Heads off to McNeil. And trying to find room, he at least gets 4 yards.
Number 26, Darrell Davis McNeil on the carry.
That'll be third down for Kutztown.
Number 51, Edward Allen makes the tackle.
So, Jacob, if we had to say who is the player of the game, who do you think really deserves it so far?
Honestly, I got to give it to quarterback Colin Diaglo. He's had 16. He went 16 for 23 with 263 yards passing and 4 passing touchdowns. Not to mention 2 on his feet.
Yeah, 2 rushing touchdowns too. A really phenomenal start by Colin DeGalbo. As Eric Nickel will hand it off again to McNeil. Runs into his own man, but will keep going and gets the first down for Kutztown. And keep moving those chains as we only got 7 minutes to go in the game.
Still surprising we haven't seen a sacked quarterback yet on either side.
Yeah, I know. That's usually in football, that is quite surprising when you don't get a sack. So right now, even Turner, he didn't get too much pressure today, but he couldn't get around this passing defense.
Absolutely. Kutztown's hard new safeties and cornerbacks really took his number and got 2 interceptions off of him in the first half.
So it's going to be a timeout for Kutztown. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
You're listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR's presentation of Golden Bears football. Stay tuned.
In addition to the online home for Kutztown University Athletics, KUBears.com, there are several ways to follow the Golden Bears through social media. Find out about KU Athletics on Twitter by following @KU Golden Bears. Become a fan on Facebook by searching for and liking Kutztown University Athletics. Finally, check out how to sign up for email and mobile phone updates at KUBears.com. Stay in touch with the Kutztown Golden Bears.
Monday nights from 10 to 12, KUR gets a bit crazier. Whether you're looking for rock, or maybe some electronic dance music, or anything else in between. That means Split Wires, hosted by the Mad Hatter, is the show for you. Tune in live at www.kutztown.edu/KUR. KUR, the radio voice of Kutztown University.
The run right there, was able to get the first down for Kutztown. Freshman out of Plainfield, New Jersey, sport management major. Just good day here by all the running backs that have come in between Neblett and then Keegan Harvin, Jordan Davis, and Daryl Davis McNeil.
Yet another young player from Kutztown's new young core of 2019. I'm very much looking forward to this season. I'm sure the Golden Bears will be able to perform, if not as good as this, at least similar.
The last season, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Davis will get another handoff here. It will be second down now and 5.
Number 36, Mason Wallace. Number 57, George Tibbetts make the tackle. 4-yard gain, second and 6 for Kutztown at the 18.
So just one touchdown, even without an extra point, would give Kutztown 60 points on the game. Really impressive showing here.
Absolutely.
In just week 1.
Those are scores that you do not see outside of the college game.
Mm-hmm. But now it is second and 6. Eric Nickel gets it right to him and then gives it right to Davis. And it'll be brought down. It's now third down and 4.
Pick up of 3 yards on the play.
Third down and 3.
Third down and 3 for Kutztown.
So right near the red zone on the 15-yard line is Kutztown University. But as the clock keeps rolling, you only got 5 minutes left. And a flag will be called. It looks like it might be a delay of game.
The Bears couldn't just get the snap off in time.
Oh. So it'll be a false start on Kutztown. Now we'll move them back 5 yards. It'll be a third and 8.
Penalty. Moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Third down and 8.
And thankfully for Assumption, a stop of the clock until now.
But yeah, so third down and 8. Nickel still under center. In the 4-3 formation by Assumption. He'll give it back to Davis. Gets dragged down from behind. It'll be a fourth down for Kutztown.
Now, Noah, in this position, let's just say you're put in the body of Coach Jim Clements. Would you go for the field goal in this instance, or would you just try to run out the clock by kneeling or something like that?
Well, I mean, any more points, I mean, a field goal would be risking it, another chance to give Assumption the ball back. But also, I mean, fourth downs are also crucial once you get very late into the season. And even at the NFL level, you see some teams are like, you know what, let's just go for fourth down. So
absolutely.
We're going to see this right here as as the Bears are going for it on fourth down. Nickel will hand it off. Davis will get brought down. But even though they didn't succeed right there, you always need to see what your chances are on fourth down, because because you never know when a fourth down opportunity may come for the Kutztown Golden Bears.
First and 10 for Assumption.
And as it is a 1st and 10, the clock will stop at 3 minutes, 43 seconds left in the game.
Well, depending on how they play this, I mean, this could be the last drive of the game for Assumption.
Absolutely. I'd like to see what they can do out of this.
We'll see McAfee again.
For more information, visit osgoodsgrillandbar.com. It's always good at Osgood.
McAfee will hand it off to Santos. Santos tripped up right there, went down, and it will be a 2nd down.
Number 32, Doug Santos on the carry.
Now, Noah, if you were to give any positives to this Assumption team today, both offensively and defensively, what would you say?
Well, looking at what they've done so far, I mean, their run game is still pretty good.
Absolutely,
I mean, Santos and Strong have played really well, but so far their passing game, they might end up with a new quarterback. Easton Turner hasn't really done well. I mean, he's thrown 2 interceptions. He's overthrown some guys, and it's just we might end up. I mean, we won't be following Assumption throughout the year, but I think that they may have a change of quarterback, and Jordan McAfee might end up making the case.
Yard on the play to the 26-yard line. 3rd down and 6.
So as another run play is a 3rd down. 3rd down and 7. Excuse me, 3rd down and 6 for the Greyhounds. McAfee will hand it off. There's a good run right here, but will get brought down, and this is 4th down for the Greyhounds.
Number 43, Tyler Boger with help on the play. Gain of 3 yards, 4th and 3 at the 29.
And, well, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Why not? You got nothing to lose at this point.
Absolutely. If they can make anything out of this, it will be all for good.
Yep, so now 4th and 3. McAfee will hand it off, and he gets stuffed right there. Another turnover on downs for the Greyhounds.
And
with just a minute 50 left.
That looks to be Assumption's last drive.
Yep, then at this point, Kutztown, they're going to just try and run the clock out, hoping that Assumption doesn't call any timeouts just to slow it down.
With the score being as it is, I think Assumption just wants to get on their bus back to Massachusetts. I don't think they're going to run it down to stop it.
Yeah, and then get ready to face their next opponent.
Speaking of next opponents, what do you think we're going to do next week against Kayuu?
Well, I mean, seeing this has a really good showing that we have a lot of potential here for Kutztown. But, I mean, we're traveling on the road. It's going to be a little tougher. I think it could be close. I think it all just depends on if we can replicate what we did today. Obviously, DeGalbo has done really well, and it just depends on how Kayuu has done so far this season.
Absolutely.
But Jim Clements starting another season opener, really good this season. 54 points for the Golden Bears is there, just kneeling it out. So it'll be 2nd and 11, showing up in the kneel formation.
I got to say, if we can do even half as good as we've done this week, I'm sure we're going to have a very interesting season for our Kutztown Golden Bears. And quarterback Eric Nickel takes another knee, looking to close out the game.
Yeah, so, I mean, right now they're just trying to work with the play clock. They may end up having to maybe just turn it over one more time, and Assumption will just get the ball for probably like one more snap. Or actually, never mind. I thought they were going to be a little more time on the play clock. No, looks like this one will be last kneel down.
Well,
Golden Bears again take a knee. It is 4th down. Fans, it's time to announce our BSN Sports KU player of the game as selected by today's press box staff. The KU player of the game is number 17.
And that's going to do it as
Kutztown
Golden Bears win this one 54-16 over Assumption Greyhounds. They sort of a turn of the tide now after Assumption has won for the past 4 out of 5 years. Kutztown won last year, and now they're starting to take over here. They have the victory over Andre Reed. So, overall, how would you describe this victory, Jacob?
I'd just like to call this a smackdown. Kutztown's really done everything they needed to do, both offensively and defensively, to win the game, and the score reflects that.
So, thank you for everyone joining us on KU Radio. For producer Emily Schlegel, for Jacob Leibowitz, I'm Noah Pegler. Have a good day, everyone, and we'll see you in 2 weeks as Kutztown wins 54-16 over Assumption.
Remember, everyone, you're listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR's presentation of Golden Bear football. See you 2 weeks from now.
Thank you for tuning into this presentation of Kutztown University Golden Bear football, only on the radio voice of Kutztown University KUR. Today's game was brought to you by Kutztown University Radio and the corporate sponsors of Kutztown University Athletics. For more information on KUR, visit our website at kutztown.edu/KUR. And for more information on Golden Bear Athletics, visit kubears.com. Thanks again for tuning in today while the Kutztown Golden Bears defended the Den.